Hello, MonstersAbound here. I thought it was high time I did some letters from viewers, so without further ado, I have a letter here from little Percy Whittleton Smythe from Worcestershire upon Thames. Percy writes, MonstersAbound, whenever I go out on a legendary bender, I get worried about how to converse with the taxi driver on the way home. As a true lad, how do you do it? Well, Percy, thanks for asking, and yes, on a stunning sesh, I do indeed return via taxi, as I could simply never condone driving under the influence. And yes, the taxi driver is a rough but tender soul, and they can be hard to connect with when the world spins wildly behind your eyelids. But fortunately, there are 3 grand questions you can always ask your driver to have something to talk about, but that can also help to build a fleeting relationship with them in only the special way that the taxi driver and drunken lout can. First off, ask them, 1. Been busy tonight? That shows you're interested in how their day's been. Get a rapport going, it builds a bond. Maybe he will reciprocate and ask you if you had a good night, in which case you can then tell them if you pulled, and if you got thrown out of anywhere for being disorderly and chatting up a bar stool. 2. How long are you on till? That shows that you are concerned for their well-being going forward in the future. That it's not just about him driving you home, but it's about you wanting to go beyond that in your relationship with him. Maybe go farther and ask him what he's doing tomorrow. Or not. And finally, 3. Will you please stop furiously masturbating while staring at me in the rearview mirror? See, this sets boundaries, which are always very important in any relationship, especially one where you're locked in a fast-moving metal box with a crazed wanking lunatic. Well, Percy, I hope that's helped. But now we must swiftly move on to part 25 of my Nagarythe campaign for Total War Warhammer 2, Mortal Empires. Last time we lost Orinoco. He died. Yeah, so we got a new one. We got Tilly. Tilly's on her way. Bloody love Tilly from Star Trek Discovery. What a lady. Brilliant. So Enya at the moment is a couple of units down. Well, we can get some more Silver Helms in one turn, so that's fine. Then we can deal with that rebellion. Sorted. Boris is on his way. Ideal. It's all working. We've got a small foothold in the otherwise vampire hellscape that is the Empire of Bretonnia. Because that, I mean, to be fair, actually, Bretonnia is still holding on a bit. They've still got the south. The north belongs to Kemler, but we can push him out and return it to humanity. I mean, not the Bretonians, because they're rubbish, but we can give it to the Empire, and hopefully they can then start helping us retake some settlements. Although I suspect that it's going to be one of those cases where I brush the Empire army down, I make sure they're all spick and span, I put them in a safe place, I turn my back, look back, and then it's like 6 vampires like just draining the armies, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, come on guys, get it together. But it's fine, we'll sort that problem out. And the new DLC was announced 2 days ago. It's coming out on the 17th. I will be playing Ikit Claw because, I mean, he's got Jezzails, he's got Rattling guns. What more could you ask for? It's amazing. It looks like such a good DLC, so definitely playing that. Oh, can't wait. But until then, we'll be like cleaning the Empire of vampires. So lots of battles against vampires, and potentially only vampires. So to be fair, we've only fought 1 vampire army so far this campaign, I think. Citation needed? I think only 1. So some undead. Never bad, is it?
Blood of Nagarythe in them.
Shaggy. Oh, Shaggy, what a lad. Always trying to get into parties, always having problems about what to discuss with his... mind you, he actually does have a driver. Because Shaggy's on the back here, and he's got a little driver there. Look at that. So we can have a chat with him, and hope he stops furiously masturbating while looking in the rearview mirror. Let's grab... oh, God, I don't know. Ward of Hoeth.
I will not.
You sure?
You ask too much.
I don't think I do. Jar Jar. Jar Jar is doing very well for himself. We do have a Chaos Army heading northward. It's only 10. It'll probably be alright. Jar Jar, can you just assault these guys?
Disciplining the enemy.
Good job. You hate chaos. I don't doubt it. And you're precisely deadly. An existence without precision is worthless and scarcely preferable to a swift death. Nah, okay.
A master of his chosen art.
Indeed, we're going to get more influence. Although at this rate, we're running out of people to... we have been rolling up the peninsula, just taking settlement after settlement. Malekith has got no chance of stopping us. It does look like he has. He's making a last stand, which is very brave. Oh, we've got a Chaos Agent over here. Hello.
I will dispatch them. Breeding will out.
No, you actually did. I'm going to be honest.
I do not know them well.
Didn't think you'd be able to do that. But I was wrong. You can assassinate people if you like. And Tauren Lek is holding for the moment. I might move Eladan over to garrison Tauren Lek, because I suspect we are going to get more Chaos invasion probably popping up fairly soon. The problem is that I think Kislev is still alive. And so I'm guessing Chaos is probably hacking strength ranks. Let's have a look. I'm strength rank 2, Lothern's 1, the Blessed Dreader 3, really? Yeah, I guess that that makes sense. Where are the Warriors of Chaos? They're currently 10, which is surprising. I see death. So Kislev must have some cities here, but I don't think they've got many. So I don't know where I don't know where Chaos is, because Chaos Warriors must be around somewhere, but I haven't seen them, and they're not at war with the vampires. They are at war with Ostland. Ostland's still alive. So whether, this is what I'm wondering, whether they've decided to hunt down the Empire, and because the Empire was over here for a time, whether they're currently marching through Norscan territory, and they're going to pop out here and suddenly sail across. Is a potential. Not sure. I guess we'll find out what happens. Let's upgrade Blacklight Tower, get that going, and then let's end the turn.
You have the stench of Druki on you. Why should I not strike you down?
I mean, there's kind of a reason he smells... I mean, No, we're not going to... No, Malekith, let's not put aside the differences. Definitely not. Don't know what you're thinking. Oh, well, we completed that. That's good. Apparently we've got disappeared in Nagarythe. Don't care. Not a problem. Not particularly bothered. Oh, there's Malekith. Hey, Malekith. Do you want to die?
To battle.
I think he does.
Fight them. Execute them.
Poor old Malekith's in for a shock. Yep, that knocked his chariot down to, well, not much health. I've also noticed a ruddy grey statue of Cain over in the distance there. People around here whinge like balls whenever we get some wind turbines going up about it ruining their view. Can't imagine how they'd feel about a ruddy grey statue of Cain. It doesn't even generate electricity, as far as I know. I haven't really checked. Anywho, Malekith is already running away. Very brave, leaving his Druki to die horribly. Yeah, I would have as well. Getting absolutely mauled. And then we're going to drop some rocks on them.
Only a fool would stay.
And we're also going to electrocute them. Yeah, that did some damage. Over on the other flank, we've got some cold ones, and Maverick is going to very bravely tank them for us. There's some Dark Riders charging in as well, but that's going to keep them at bay, and we can open fire on them, finish them off. Over on the right flank, Goose has done the same, but some Doomfire Warlocks have given him the slip and are now charging through. And Doomfire Warlocks are terrifying, because they can do this. Ow. They're also quite nasty, but unfortunately they're not being backed up by anyone. There's some Black Guard trying to advance, but they're not going to get very far. And Robin is now in amongst the Blackguard, cutting them down, shooting them right in the back. There we go. That's the good stuff.
This fight is lost.
Off he goes. Malekith is fleeing off into the distance. There he goes. Malekith's gone. We didn't manage to kill him, but of course he will be dead at the end of this battle anyway. So, no problem.
Only a fool would stay. The battle is lost.
Well, we didn't actually kill Malekith, but he still died, so...
Sack it.
I'll take that.
Her
And
light
this.
shines upon me.
And this. Diplomatic relations. Causes terror when fighting Dark Elves. Not that there's many Dark Elves left, of course. Well, actually, Lokhir is still alive, to be fair. You know, we have to give him that. He is still alive.
I do not know them well.
Robin. Ooh. Let's go Bowmaster. Yeah, Bowmaster. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
And I'm going to head down towards the Fortress of the Damned. I think if we wait for... Right, we need to wait for Caradrin. Where is he? What's he doing? What's his... Where are you? Caradrin? How long before you're back? Three turns? Are you shitting me? Can't be asked to wait 3 turns. Ooh, 3 turns? Bloody hell.
Protector of Ulthwa.
I don't know where they're going, but we're going to grab Slaver's Point. Let's colonise that. And got some experience. The Fresh Prince of Belhair is going to have some Militia Master, because we've got lots of Lothern Sea Guard in this army. And Carlton.
And capable.
Well, maybe. Let's get... I quite like Pendulum, so I think we'll just get Pendulum. What does Alice have to say about Fresh Prince of Belhair?
I sense sedition.
We didn't like him either, so... It's organised, though. So that's something. Could be worse. Let's repair this. And looks like Katep has got his bandages in a twist again. Is that Katep? It is. Sorry, that was rude. I interrupted you. I do apologise. I'm not sure where he's going. Is it with Moussalon? That's because it takes you so long to say anything. So, I think it might be he's heading over to Moussalon. Can we actually see where the Warriors of Chaos are? If I try and talk to them. Nope, doesn't say. Doesn't say. It's a bugger. Okay. Okay, no problem. No problem. We've got these... You know what? I might keep these guys here, because they're not really doing anything. Apart from levelling up Jar Jar. So I think maybe they can just stay and do that. We do have some docks here. Let's get an Elven Embassy. And we can probably... okay, let's knock down that, because we don't need that. We don't need that either. I don't really know what I want to do here. I could maybe get a Handmaiden Gallery, because that would give me more maidens. Not necessarily a bad thing. And we also need to kill Valmir. So potential. We've actually got... So we've got lots of diplomatic relations, more public order as well. That's really good. What do the High Elves think about us? I think they probably really like us. Let's just check. Oh, Bordelot likes us the most. Where's Lothern? There they are. 217. I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? Can't argue with that. Carcassonne.
Be still, Sylvain. Let them speak.
Oh, right. I don't want to make friends with you because you're at war with the Wood Elves. Right. In fact, if the Wood Elves take some of these settlements, I might be able to trade with them. That would be good. Oh. It does actually look like Bordelot is striking out and trying to do some damage, which is good. But over here, we've got some problems. We've got Vlad and Kemler. You have a lot of skeletons, and that's it. So I'm not overly concerned about that. We do need to kill Vlad.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Let's get the dwellers below. What have you got? Yes.
At your service.
I might, I can't reach that, so I think I'm just going to let it go. Boris is here. Boris can take out the rebels. We can deal with Vlad. We're not at war with Vlad, are we? But you know what? We're going to be at war with Vlad sooner or later, so everyone declare war.
Battle. The Cat-Eye watch over us.
Oh, poor Vlad. So Dream Vladdy's got quite a few Vargheists. Just 1 or 2. Or 5 units. And they're quite nasty. If they get in close, that could be a real problem. They can mess up missile units very efficiently. So we're going to try and pick them off with our bolt throwers. And with Enya over on this flank. Taking some pot shots. Very good. Not too shabby. Got some Black Knights on either flank and some Dire Walls over here as well. And then a core. They've got some Khan Race, they've got Graveguard. Of course, they got Vlad himself, Vlad von Karstein, who is very hard to kill. One of the harder characters in the game to actually take down because he can just heal himself infinity. Alariel's quite tough, but she doesn't have the damage output. Vlad, on the other hand, can just heal himself to bits. He's just so hard to kill. Usually you have to kill his army and hope he crumbles rather than actually try and kill him, because it's just not going to work. So Enya's going to engage these Vargheists. Should be able to win that fight pretty handily. Archer's going to help out. Picking out these Crypt Ghouls. Now these Crypt Ghouls, they don't really have armor or shields, so they're, well, going to get absolutely destroyed. And over here, our Lothar and Seaguard have moved to the flank and are just opening fire on these Vargheists. They're not quite sure what to do, and that's because we've got units held in reserve just in case they did decide to come in. So we've got the Silver Helms here, we've got the Keepers of the Flame as well, and over on this flank we have the Fireborn to engage this unit of Black Knights, take them out. The Illyrian Reavers flanking around behind, and we're now in range of the enemy army. Awakening of the Wood there is going to... oh no, it's Dwellers Below, sorry. It's going to cause some significant damage. And some lag, apparently. I don't know why it's quite so laggy, but there we go. That spell was just a little bit laggy. Maybe it's just too many effects. Who knows? The Black Knights going to get run down by some Silver Helms, and the Silver Helms also going to take some arrow fire, but that's what happens when you run into arrow fire. We've got some Graveguard here, more Graveguard, lots of Graveguard. Currently approaching Vlad just behind. The Silver Helms moving around, and this Graveguard unit knows that it's going to get charged and just does try. I mean, it's getting shot from behind. It's surrounded by Silver Helms. It's not going to end well for these guys. And it's not going to end well about now. Yep, so there we go. Fireborn have charged in to engage yet more Graveguard. They should be able to cut them down fairly easily. And it's keeping them locked down so all the archers can do their work. As you can see, just whittling down these Graveguard very, very easily. Nicely done. We've still got a little blob in the centre here. A blob of Zombles and Graveguard and Vlad. Vlad von Karstein's in there as well. He's trying to take on DeLorean. There he is. He's doing some damage, but taking some arrows in the head. They're getting stabbed, and he's got a dragon jumping up and down him, so not the best. The rest of his army is pretty much dead. You can see he's now at minus 80 leadership. So he's unhappy. He's getting shot. He's getting stabbed. It's just the worst day. It's just the worst day. He's bleeding all over the place. It's horrendous. He's a gusher. And he just got jumped on by a dragon. And the last unit surviving is, weirdly, Zombles. Okay, exactly. 18 losses. All of which, apart from 3, were actually down to... you know what? I think if the High Elves can develop some sort of like heavy back armor, I think we may be able to reduce the number of elven casualties to near 0. So that's something to look into, potentially.
Hold the captives.
Let's take the
A
captives.
just reward.
We've got wound time recovery -4 because we have defeated Vlad, which is
I
good.
serve the Phoenix King.
And could take Marienburg? Could do. Could do. I mean, it's level 3.
Ready to serve.
I reckon that's a good shout.
Sedition.
Enya. Last time we said we might go down the blue skill line, and I think that's probably... a good shout. I'm tempted to go for Cavalry Master, but it increases the speed and charge bonus, but not by much. I just don't think it's worth the skill points. So let's go with... Merchant Lord. Just to bring us a little bit more money, basically. How much are we making from trade? Currently making almost 10k from trade. That's not bad, is it? Oh, that's pretty good.
No.
Alright, we need to deal with Dirk Jaeger, and Heinrich's there with the possibly one of the worst armies I've ever seen in my life. It's literally a skeletons. That's... Yes. I admit Nagash had limits, but I think they're a little bit beyond just summoning a shit ton of skeletons. I'm gonna a little bit sad, Heinrich. We're gonna take Marienburg, and then we're gonna give it back to the Empire, or maybe we keep it. Do we keep it as like a foothold? Thing is, it'll take ages to grow. I just don't think it's going to be worth it. On the other hand, if we do take it, then we could like create a recruitment base here just in case. And it was an old elven trading port, so I mean technically we'd just be taking back what was ours after the humans so carelessly lost it. Yeah, I could live with that. Shaggy.
Destruction.
Good work. That's it. Get some more influence. I would like another agent, but I don't know what I want. We're not going to wait for Caradrin. Caradrin's going to have to catch up. Felheart can mop up Malekith. That shouldn't be too... In fact, what we could do then is send Felheart over to Norska to cause the Norscans some pain. I'm thinking that could be a good shout. And then I think Fresh Prince is maybe going to stay here. And Eladan, you can stay here as well. Cause... Well, just... Because if Archaon respawns, he's going to head for Torenlek, and I don't want to lose it. I could actually switch out... Well, okay, well, Avaricious Ardent. That would be quite nice, because the upkeep reduction for Lothar and Seaguard. So... Sort of tempted by that. Right, okay, so we're gonna get Marienburg. Amon. You come over here.
I know the way.
Good. Because if you don't know the way, ask. Don't say you know the way, and then just double down when you get lost. All right? It's not embarrassing to ask if you get lost. So, Dargoth. Okay, yes, I'm here for commandment. I was like, well, I don't have anything to build. Why am I here? Why has Dargoth summoned my attentions? Sure, tribute. Sure, just do that. Anything else? Broken lands. Growth. Growth. Now, what we want here is a lot of embassies. And... Because we've got the ports. So embassies and ports and defences for when Chaos inevitably respawns.
You have the stench of Druki on you. Why should I not strike you down?
I don't think that's Druki. I think that's just generally he smells a bit. A peace treaty. I'm gonna say... Ooh. Oh dear. Oh, Mazda Mundi, what's going on, buddy? Well, the Sentinels of Zeti are back. Mazdamundi appears to be losing ground. I'm going to say no, and I might send someone to... I don't have anyone that can help. I need to send someone to help Mazdamundi. Ah, Boris, good work. You're finally here. Where the... Carl? Where the... Are you lost, Carl? Ask. Ask for directions. Or are you just sailing into a whirlpool to end it all and Theodore's grabbed the wheel and turned you back? What? Where are you going, Carl? I guess Boris is just going to have to save the Empire by himself. As usual, Carl. Yeah. Okay, you can have it. I'm alright with that. We can retake it. No biggie.
I kneel before Eothelir's tomb. Will you bow beside me?
He can't bow. He doesn't have a spine. Non-aggression pact. You can piss off.
Do not mock me. My shadow warriors have only one answer to jests.
Is it laughter? It is the best medicine. You want a peace treaty? No. No, 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 no.
If you are not of Nagarythe, you are the enemy.
Hello. You want a peace treaty? What the f... We do not ask for much. The piss you do. You declared war on me ages ago. You've been stood around doing fuck all. And now you have the gall. I don't even know if you have a gall because you're a tree. But if you've got it, you've got the absolute gall to demand money from me for a friggin' peace treaty. No. Stuff it up your... whatever trees have. Interesting move. We might have to deal with them. Encamped. Okay, so we lost that city, but that's no big deal. And you got she got discovered. Okay, that's okay. So did Orion. We got magical infusion. Oh, lovely. Lovely magical infusion. Let's just auto-resolve this one. And we're going to occupy. Thank you. Take that. Is it? Oh, I guess that's the kind of thing that darkness does, I guess. I'm sort of tempted to get this, but I think growth is going to be the key. Do we have any rights that increase growth? No.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
I guess we're just going to have to live with that.
Asur Princess.
Never mind. Okay, Shaggy, you've got... Oh, you've got a skill point.
Loyal and capable.
He is. He truly is. Let get... Valor?
The crew are restless.
What are you doing here?
You come at me, lover, but I am the daughter of the sea.
I thought you called me lover then. I was like, hang on, we're not that close. Fine. You don't really... Well, you do like the greenskins. You don't like the bloody hands, though. You don't like them. You don't like wood elves. You don't like, well, me, to be honest. It is going up, though, because you don't like Norska. Also, you don't like vampires. Interesting. I mean, I can probably use that, but not at the moment. At the moment... We're just apparently there's a big party going on. Apparently I think we're a trendsetter. We're a socialite. We've started a party. Now everyone's coming to Ferenca Hills to party with us. Party hard. Shaggy is the party elf.
Can I offer assistance?
Yes, you can. I want some more time to... I kind of want to get rid of the Illyrian Reaver archers and replace them with something a bit more tanky, but... I'll tell you, well, first things first, we can get a trade agreement.
Yes.
Thank you. So we'll do that. I feel like I need to come and help Mazdamundi, because it looks like Clan Pestilence is on the march and has been kicking the shit out of them. Looks like Mazdamundi has... Yeah, they've kind of got out of position. They're all the way down here now. I don't quite know why. Looks like they're marching on the Clan Pestilence capital. If I had any armies down here, I'd send them to assist, but I don't.
All set.
So for the moment, we're just going to have to stay there, I guess.
Ready.
What about you? Could I send you? I mean, it's not ideal, but then what is in life, eh?
Princess of the Azure.
Right, you're going to stay there for the moment. Public order is okay because you're here. Vampiric corruption is dropping, but not by much. We've got so much osmosis. I could actually grab Grungzint and give it to the dwarves, potentially, if they ever get in too much trouble. At the moment, they're sort of holding their own. The Greenskins don't seem particularly bothered with trying to kill them, though. I'm not quite sure where their armies are, but for the moment, it's fine. Okay, Feodien, we've got the Fortress of the Damned over here. We can grab that.
Azure we fight.
Bot. Was that Hellebrand? It was.
Her light shines upon me.
Princess.
Okay, Mel.
Not yet ready.
Mel, you can replenish troops. That would be quite nice. And you know what? Stimulate growth might be quite nice, actually. If we have a handmaiden.
Behold, elven beauty.
Yeah. We could... Right. Resilient, healer. Is there anyone that increases... Like... Zenoria, you're amateurish. Inhibited. Prudent. Yeah, okay. We'll get...
Handmaiden of Alaria.
Exactly. Come over here. Yeah, you said that before. Off you go. And of course we've got Tilly. Tilly can come over here. Join us there. Lovely. Okay, so still haven't spotted Chaos. Little bit concerning, but I'm sure they'll pop up at some point. And we've taken a foothold, and Boris has arrived in Bretonnia. So we've actually got some Empire presence here. Hopefully they won't get wiped out by Heinrich. And hopefully they'll build themselves up. In fact, they've actually got a...
Cleanse the Empire.
Oh my god, it's Luther. Hi, Luther. Holy shits. They've actually got some stuff here now. They've got some stables. They've got some barracks. Look at this. Reichsfort. A Shrine of Sigmar. So Vampiric Corruption should be dropping. Oh, Untainted going up to 75%. We're regaining control of some of the old world. There's still a long way to go, but we've got some control. So next, I think we're going to be... If we can hold Marienburg and then finish off Kemmler, I think that's what we need to do. I think we've routed Norska, and if we can sail across and start hitting some of the settlements, they'll probably abandon the old world in favour of defending on what they have, would be my guess. So that will get rid of one opponent-ish, and then we can concentrate on the vampires. No problem. But that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Nagarythe Campaign.